Struggling to get better supplier deals? Master negotiation tactics for your next Amazon product launch. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO and founder of EHP Consulting Group, and my goal is to help you become and stay a millionaire on Amazon. And the only way to do that is to conquer Amazon together. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's say you're trying to launch a touchless vacuum on Amazon and you're like, oh, I want to sell a product like this, and you found a manufacturer, right, that has a touchless vacuum. But the first thing you want to do is order a sample, or if you're even placing an actual order with the manufacturer, you want to get a good deal. The better the deal that you get, the higher the chances are that you're going to succeed on Amazon, right? Because if you get this product for only $20 a piece, it's going to be so easy to undercut the competition and make a profit no matter what. And you know that price is always right. So the first thing you're going to do is chat with them, of course, the manufacturer, and you want to find a good manufacturer that has good communication skills. Now you're simply going to hit that chat now button, and we're going to go and look at some different negotiations on what you can do. And it's simple. There's nothing like super crazy about it. But the first thing you're going to see, here's my messages in yellow, and then the ones in white are the manufacturer. And this is how we do basic negotiation. So you're just going to ask them, hey, do you have stock? Yes, they have stock, right? That way you don't waste your time. Then you're going to ask how much per unit. You want to get a price as quickly as possible. How much? They're going to say, how much do you need? You're either going to say 100 MOQ. I recommend to start with 100 or 1,000 MOQ, right? If it's not custom, usually you're going to start with 100. If it is custom, you may have to say 1,000, right? So, but I like to start with 100 MOQ. And if they say, hey, it has to be 1,000 MOQ, you can go up. But she said $12, and I said, just act like it's a great price. Wonderful. They're going to give you a higher price initially, 99% of the time. So just be aware of that. Wonderful. Can you send me all of the SKU you have in stock, please? This will make it easier so I can place a larger order. So right off the bat, right, she sees that I'm interested. Not only that, I'm asking for all of the products she sells, or at least all of the top selling products that she sells. That way she knows that I'm interested, and I said I'm interested in placing a large order. So now they're going to get more excited. They're going to look at me as someone who's going to be placing a large order and has a lot of money. So hopefully they'll treat me with more respect, especially once we get to the negotiation table. So now she sent me photos of all of the products that they sell. So she took extra time to send me photos. And now what we're doing is we're telling them we're not the boss. We don't make the decisions. So I said, thank you. Let me show this to my boss and get back with you in a few days for a larger order, right? So now you're delegating it to a boss. You could be the boss, right? But this is all virtual, so they don't know. And now I'm saying my boss would like a sample to test the quality. Sometimes manufacturers, they don't like sending samples because it costs them extra money and they're not placing a large order. So they're saying, we do not sample, only large order. So they're saying they don't do samples, they only do large orders. Now here's where we come in and we say, hey, we need a sample. Hi, the reason why we want to order a small amount first is we must first assess the quality of your product. Once we evaluate the quality, we can proceed with a bulk order. If we purchase in bulk and the customer perceives the quality as poor, we could incur substantial losses. This is why it is essential to order samples initially. We are a significant seller operating on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and Etsy. Right when we sent that, she instantly said, okay, fine, we'll send you a sample. Now, once the sample comes, right, you need to identify what's wrong with the sample, right? What could they have done better? Compare it to you want to buy the competitor's product and say how the competitor's is better and things of that nature. So that way, when you're placing an actual order, you can get a discount. So again, we tested the product and the quality was not as good as we wanted. Some of the products had loose screws. We really need to pay for an inspection service next time. We want to order 100 MOQ, but we need the price to go down to $8. Also see photos of the quality issue. So now what she's going to do is she's going to go to her boss and say, look, this is a big order. Someone's going to place a bigger order. They sell on Amazon, eBay, Etsy. We already sent them a sample, right? Look, they have pictures that the screws were loose. Now they have to actually pay extra next time for an inspection. They're asking for a discount. You want to go lower on that discount because maybe they'll meet in the middle, right? So if I say $8 and she says 12, usually what they'll do is they'll try to meet in the middle, or some type of negotiation will be happening. My boss wants to order long-term and be a long-term customer. He just needs to ensure the customer he sells to are happy, or we will get bad reviews and can't order anymore. This new price will help us. So we explained more, we added photos and proof. She said, wait, AKA she's gonna talk to her boss, show them the photos, show them all the messages, and then they agreed, but they wanted us to increase the MOQ. And then we agreed and moved forward. So this is kind of the step-by-step on what we did and what we do to negotiate. So first you ask for the stock, right? You don't want to start negotiating if they don't have it in stock, because then it's just, there's no purpose, there's no point. Explain how much you want to order. So you want to order 100 or 1,000, start with 100 if you can. Ask them to send you the SKU and the items they have. So say, oh my gosh, we're going to be placing a larger order. Can you actually send us all of the items you sell, right? First off, this is going to show them that you have money and treat you with more respect, and you're going to have more power in the conversation. Second off, you're going to see all the items that they sell. So maybe there's something else that you want to buy that's new and unique that's not on Amazon. Fourth, you're going to ask for a sample, right? And I always recommend that the sample is sent via air, and you say, I want it via UPS, FedEx, or DHL, so it's the fastest. You can also ship it via sea. It is cheaper, but it's just a sample. If they say no to a sample, you can skip to step number 6. But if they say yes to the sample, that's when you want to analyze the sample and then kind of figure out some bad things about it, so that way you can ask for a discount. So again, you're going to say you're a large seller, you're a story, and then you're asking for a discount, right? You can also try to ask for a different type of shipping method, stuff like that. But you want to try to get a discount. You need to actually ask in order to receive. Right? They're not just going to give you, hey, you ordered so many, we're just going to give you a discount. Always ask for a discount. Not really on this, don't do it on the samples, do it when you're actually placing the large order. And then utilizing the term boss. So you say, oh my gosh, we're very excited about this. The sample was great, but it had these problems. Here's pictures of the problems. Let me talk to my boss and see what he thinks. Now they know that you're not in charge, so they can't get all upset with you. You can relay it back to this imaginary boss, and that really helps with the negotiation on the negotiation table. And then you should receive some type of discount. Now the tips is you can't rush this, right? If you try to get this all done in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, it's going to go downhill. You really want to show actual interest. And for us, we started reaching out to them on the 5th of January, and then we started negotiations on the 10th. So 5 days, we kind of spent 5 days going through this, right? So you really want to try to pull it out for 5 to 10 days, asking for their products, asking for this, and then hit them with the negotiation, the different pricing that you want. Ask questions. Ensure they're engaged as well, and then answer every 24 hours. This is going to be something very important. This is where most people fail. If you just ask them questions and they respond, and then you don't respond for 2 days, they're going to think that you're not respecting them, you don't really care, you're kind of wishy-washy. They're not going to give you that extra decency of giving you a discount. And then most important thing, if we go back, is to also have multiple manufacturers. I recommend to reach out to at least 3 different manufacturers, because one is going to be able to give you the same quality product for a much cheaper price, while another one's upselling. And that's why we have a little manufacturer, little cheat sheet that you should be using. How quickly do they answer questions, right? It should be within every 24 business hours. Is their grammar in English decent? Right? Can you understand them? If you can't, it's a huge issue. How many years have they been in business? Are they a verified supplier? On Alibaba, it shows you if they're verified. These guys are not verified by Alibaba. Are they kind and respectful, right? You don't want them to just laughing, ha ha ha, friend, we don't do that, right? You want them to be respectful to you. Have you done a test buy, and what's your rating of them? You want to have some type of checklist. It's going to help you in your journey on Amazon. And if you follow these steps, it will help you get a discount 99% of the time. And that's it for today's video. If you learned something new, drop a like below. And if you're an Amazon seller already, I highly recommend you subscribe to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with negotiation, talking to a manufacturer, product launch, or anything Amazon, contact ehpconsultinggroup.com. This is what we specialize in. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, and I'm signing out.